All right, so what you need is a freezer, a temperature regulator where you set your temperature, and then just an outlet. And so basically the way it works is the freezer is directly, this is coming off of the freezer. So the freezer is directly plugged into the temperature regulator. I have the temperature set at 40 degrees. There is a temperature probe that runs off of the regulator and into the water. It just sits in the water all the time. And so basically what it does is it says, okay, the temperature of the water in the freezer is 40.5 degrees. I have it set at 40 degrees. And so whenever the temperature goes above 40 degrees in the freezer, this temperature regulator is going to kick on the freezer. And then, of course, whenever it gets below 40 degrees, it will shut it off. And so it keeps it at whatever temperature you set. So you don't get a frozen block of ice, and then you don't get warm water. And then, so of course, the temperature regulator is plugged directly into an outlet. And so basically all that this is doing is either turning on, this is just turning on and off the freezer based on whatever temperature you set it at. And then, of course, you have to seal all the walls, and down below you have to seal too, so that you don't leak any water. And then also make sure your freezer has a drain hole, and then I put this on casters so that I can wheel it out and drain it whenever you want to replace the water. I use hydrogen peroxide to clean it, throw some in there every couple days or so, and then just a fish filter. And then I also have this handheld filter device. It's 25 or 30 bucks at Walmart. Super handy. It just runs on vacuum, so you just use your thumb to vacuum filter it, and it's pretty easy. So I'll show you how it works. So you open this up. You are gonna plug your thumb over the hole, stick this down in the water, release your thumb. It's gonna suck up a bunch of water, and a bunch of debris. If you have debris, pull it up, and then you just let your thumb off and it drains out. Pretty handy, pretty cheap, and it works great.